Good evening and welcome to the November 20th Budget Committee meeting. Tonight's agenda, we are going to hear from the tax collector. Even though we've kind of gone over the budget already, there's moving pieces to this, so we're going to go over that. We were hoping that we were going to have Parks and Recreation here regarding that budget and looking at the elections budget that we received today.
Dee Dee is coming up.
Okay, so Dee Dee should be on her way. All right, Judy.
You want to go to the podium? Do you mind?
Where's podium?
Over there.
That's the podium.
It is.
Okay. I don't know what podium is. Yeah, again, there's all kinds of rumors going around as far as why we're getting done this and that. I was planning on getting done, again, 3-4 years ago. I didn't. Again, I don't want to leave the town so that they have to worry about registering a car. If I can, I'll stay and help them as much as I can. I know they're gonna have it, special town meeting to see if it's gonna be appointed or whatever. I myself, I feel, again, because of the predicament that we're in, to be appointed, they're probably better off to be appointed. It doesn't give, I know people are saying selectmen more power over you. That's not true. A lot of it's state, and you have to be an agent of the state. So it'd be much better if you can get someone to apply for the job with some kind of a background, whether it's working in a dealership or whatever, so you're at least familiar with the title process for the new reg, old reg, or whatever it is, sales tax forms. So yes, that's why I feel, again, that this part, I think, should be appointed, I'm sorry. And again, I put the budget in for the tax collector, same as last year, as far as pay and all that. I tried to figure it out, what my hourly was, and it was averaging $30.52 an hour. Everybody can pass out what is 97, but anyways. So I figured January to March, those 3 months, I know they reusable the budget from the year before, gets refunded back. But, so, yeah, I tried to figure out how much it was. It would have, if I stayed till April 1st, because I do have to be audited by the motor vehicle division for inventory and stuff. I also have to close out as tax collector to sign it over to the new tax collector as far as real estate commitment, but I have much to collect. So I don't know, I think the town auditors, normally they go through to make sure that everything's on the up and up before I leave. We are bonded and everything. So yeah, and again, I don't know if it's somebody that might get the job, that might already be from another town, already been certified with the state. They still have to get permission still to go to another town or whatever and resume the responsibility. So like I said, I do feel, again, it should be appointed. That's about it.
So, quick question.
Don't leave.
What?
I told her not to leave the podium.
Don't leave yet. So, I just want to make sure that we're clear, we're all on the same page on here. So, in addition to the regular salary, everything else coming out, we need to appropriate enough and raise enough to cover your salary as well until you can actually leave.
Correct.
Okay.
And then whoever, like I said, if they decide to appoint, the town goes that way with it, then you can start your hiring process, and hopefully, like I said again, try to put in there that you're looking for someone who's familiar with titles, motor vehicle registration, not registrations as much as the title, the sales tax.
Right.
You look, it could be somebody from bank, whatever, but those would be pluses, because that would be, at least they know what's supposed to be on that paperwork that they're doing. Then the next step to learn how to do it in a program, which is Trio. So hopefully.
Do the workshops that you have to attend to get certified and stay certified, do they cost money as well? I mean, is that baked into the budget or? Is it
No,
something-
not motor vehicles and limb issues, and they don't, that's not. Like, sometimes they let you do it through Zoom, and sometimes they have, like I said, you have to go up to Augusta or whatever, also, sometimes they might hold it in another town. But they recommend that whoever is new at it, to at least work with someone for like 3 months, to kind of get the feel of what they're talking about, so when you go to the workshop, you'll know you've kind of done it, or that you know what you're referring to. And then after the 3-month period, that's just for re-reg, you'll get certified from them, so you can do re-registrations. New registrations, you're looking at another 3 more months, you have to go to another workshop.
So those don't cost the town anything?
No.
It's just, yeah.
No.
It's a requirement for the state, so.
And I know the MMA ones, the ones that they put on, that's something that we do pay, I think, but it's something to do with MMA membership, you already get it, yeah. So there's no extra cost.
$1 million question now. Have you seen any of the requirements they're gonna have for the job? Is there a requirement for your job? Because at one meeting we had, they were talking about this, they would get together with you and Dee Dee on the select board. When
I know you both are gonna have some committee people or something.
that's what I'm saying, so hopefully they get hold of you so you can look at it and say, all right, you know, if we're gonna hire somebody, they ought to be this, this, and this.
Like I said, back in the day, before we would actually hire someone, I would still go to the selectmen and let them know who we were thinking about.
Right, but I'm saying as far as requirements, you know what's required for your job, you know what it takes for your job.
Mhm.
So hopefully you and Dee Dee are part of the process. I don't care about the actual hiring, but the specifications for the job, or what you think somebody should have for a background to take over your job. I think that's prudent.
Judy, do you know, does MMA have an outline for
Job
your job description?
Yes, because that's for tax collector, as far as state law goes, so like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
paying, refunding money back for taxes, this and that, you got manuals on that, just like the board of selectmen have a manual on how.
Or as far as, like us looking for a new, person, a position that we can just hand them, say, the state says, this is what is
Well, we
required.
had that, company do job descriptions we hired way back. I still got all those, and that's it, we had to let them know what it is we do. So you could take that and use those. We paid quite a bit of money back then, I can't remember the name of the company was. We had it done a couple of times.
That was back in 2014, 15?
I know back when probably Kim and some of them were in at that time, they had it reviewed again, and they had us write down what it is we do for a job, so we have all that job
Somebody has
description.
an idea of what we're coming into,
Yeah,
it'd be very helpful.
Well, these salaries, this does not include COLA, this is the same salary as last year for the
Yeah.
budget. Okay, so there was no percentage increase.
no, I mean, that, like I said, for me, for a reason, I didn't go there, it is, I'm fine.
Okay,
Like I said, I'm willing just, hopefully, like I said, again, some other time before I hired her, she came in free, trying to help me out in the summertime. I went through 3 or 4 to hire. The longest one that lasted was like almost 3 months, and she said it was too much, and she got down. So it takes a lot of investing your time to train someone, and then if they feel that it's not up to par, then they go. So hopefully whoever comes in will wanna stay, but can't guarantee it. But that's why I feel 3 people, 1 town clerk, 1 tax collector, and that 3rd person to learn most of the scope. So that way you aren't totally stranded. I mean, again, one we had, I don't blame her, she got another offer in Saco, and I'm happy for her. I mean, it's not as stressful as it was here as far as her job description, but she does have that knowledge, so, it did help too. So, again, it's a lot of time and effort in these jobs, it really is.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Dee Dee, you're next. Step up to the podium, please.
I'm gonna ask what it is.
Okay, what you wanna know?
My question, I did look at it earlier briefly. My question that I noticed was that on the elections, you have the moderator and a board warden for March, June, November elections. It went from $100 per election to $500.
It was wrong last year. I did look in the green book and how you guys had set it up. It was done wrong. I had it right in mind, but you guys changed it when you voted last time, so I'm just changing everything back. That's all. So, March, June, and November elections, those are all by secret ballot.
Right.
Those are our 8 to 8. We're here. The 2 meetings that I put $100 per election, those are possible open town meetings, show of hands on the floor. It's different.
Brief.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pay, or you, or the town, you probably don't wanna pay somebody $500 for, sometimes we're here 15 minutes, so.
But the other elections, you have a bunch of people here.
Right, the $500 per election, that's for the March, June, and November, we're here 8 to 8.
Right, the whole crew.
Yep, you got it.
Well, that's for everybody that's here. When they have major elections, that's when everybody's sitting here.
Right.
So sometimes you get 5, sometimes you get 6 people.
Right, but this is just the moderator or warden, however the election is. If it's a state election, it's a warden, if it's a town election, it's moderator. If it's both, they're both.
Can I tell you if I can?
Of course you can.
The moderator used to get more for town meeting when they had to be there all day, Saturday
All
for
day.
town hall.
2 days, now we're just
Yeah.
one.
Right, but if it's just a moderator for the day,
It's-
well, cause you're talking state, never mind, state.
I say it's $500 per election, cause one ballot clerk that sits here all day, it's almost $300.
Right.
No, I see
So
that.
they should be getting paid more than,
There's more people.
Right, but if it, like you said, it was just a special show of hands, you don't.
$100.
Okay.
Yeah.
Clear.
Any other questions? You got a white sheet, she's got a green sheet.
We're gonna go.
Well, this is 22 sheet.
Oh, okay. That's fine. I have a great one.
It's like Green Day, White Day at Masterpiece thing.
Well, yeah. Okay, I don't have any other questions. Does anybody else have any questions?
The same salary, you gotta stay for the rest of the meeting.
Okay.
So are you gonna be staying for that extra time as well, or are you after the election done?
We will see. I mean, there's a special town meeting in December, so,
If it gets appointed, you may be able to have somebody
right,
train.
I said right now, everything's up in the air. Is it gonna be appointed? Is it gonna be elected? What? We're gonna have to wait and see.
Maybe we'll do one of these.
Right?
Again, then you can appoint, or you can hire someone.
You got them in, because
Okay.
we didn't have money in the budget.
Four months, that gives you-
Right.
That was
It's
the
not
purpose, and
gonna
it was
start
kind of
now.
January or the 1st of February, so you have a couple of months.
But if it's, if they stay elected, then you're looking at, it will start to March.
Right.
You know?
And then you'd have to get them up to speed
Really fast.
really fast, which isn't certified. So,
The governor election is coming up this year, so those two, the June primary and the November election, are gonna be huge. So am I just gonna leave a person to come in and knows absolutely nothing about elections and just leave them hanging? No. Whoever will come in here, if they have questions, they can call. I'm gonna help. I'm gonna be like, sorry, have fun.
Send them a bill. Send them a personal bill.
Right?
All this training, do you take tests at the end of it for any certification, or just?
No, I just put your money up and listen to audio work.
You get a nice sheet of paper that says, congratulations, you're certified.
You better bring.
So technically, somebody could go up there and just kind of sleep through the thing and
No.
walk out? You know,
They do ask questions.
There's no such certification from the state saying, you know what you're doing?
If you're doing something wrong
But if you're
on any job, the state's gonna let you know. They don't let anything
State law
slide.
is what everything
They
they
did
do.
that when I had this other lady down this end. Remember? Ed McGee it was, and the state wrote, more vehicles did, to the board of selectmen, that she could not be left alone, she wasn't certified. They wanted kind of more or less, try to get somebody else to come in, but then, because the selectmen said, well, we have no say over that, because she's elected, the tax collector is,
So
so.
how do they monitor it? Because this is the first time I've heard about that.
Well, what we do each week, I have to send my motor vehicle stuff up if I'm not doing something I'm supposed to be, and I'm making too many mistakes. They call me now, because again, we're elected. If you're appointed, then they call the board of selectmen to let you know this person isn't doing the job. Inland fisheries, same way, elections, vital statistics, if you mess up something, man, now the dogs.
So-
It's the state monitors us.
When a new person comes in, are they gonna have a separate login so that the state can tell exactly who's doing what
We all have- yeah.
transactions?
When we set up the motor vehicle and all the stuff, you have your work ID number.
Okay,
So you send your work in, even on registration, I'll print out your initials.
okay, so that's how the state can monitor who's
Yeah.
doing it, who's screwing up, who's doing a good job, who's.
Here's an example. The dogs. Dog has a new Pet Point login that we have to go into. It's a new system. It just started this year. This one right here is having a very hard time with it. They have way too many tabs you gotta click and buttons, and one customer had 2 dogs and they were here an hour. 2 dogs. $12 I had to charge this customer. She was here an hour for me trying to do these dogs. I ended up stopping because you can't get a hold of nobody. You have to put in your handy dandy little email and take a ticket for someone to call you back. Well, I can't have this customer coming back. It's not gonna happen. So I went into Trio and I did it the old way.
That's what I do.
It took 2 minutes. Out the door she went, and I emailed, I should say, they emailed me back and said the case was closed. Thank you, have a good day. I sent in my report, 1 report the old way, 1 report the new way, and I'm waiting for a phone call because I know it's coming. You can't do this. And I'm gonna say, please call me and help me. I would love to understand what I'm doing wrong. But just like that, they do see what you're doing wrong. They will notify you. It's
But it's statewide, the treasurer's office
It is
the same
statewide.
way as your office and her office.
I don't think it tagged as much in there as we do, or it said they.
Well, I'm saying, the system of punching keys and doing this stuff.
we have inland
It's just a mess.
fisheries, we have motor vehicles,
Yeah.
vitals, and then the CVR for elections. So
And they're all different.
Mhm.
Good.
And they assign you own passwords and all that stuff, every transaction, stuff that we do. So they oversee us, more than slutting down. Except real estate taxes.
any other questions for me?
Any other questions?
No, I think it's pretty
You
self-explanatory.
guys are easy.
I think the select board will have to put in extra money if you guys are gonna spend it, not do a supplemental thing we have.
Again, I don't know who
We-
gets
we-
hired, what they're gonna ask for, either, I don't know.
Right, that's, yeah, it's all up in the air. Then the job description should be based on experience, and, but that's up to the board when they do that. Hopefully, they're gonna have you two
Well, was-
involved.
Was there still, a deputy salary that was in the budget?
We do have money left over this year, of course, because she left in April.
But you can't carry a balance.
No, but it,
Correct.
so, but was there,
But if we do this thing, get somebody hired, there's money there temporarily. But if we put in, another budget for a deputy to at least have the funding there and the appropriation for your office, that way the funds are there to get, either cover you guys while the new person is training and getting certified, or to cover their training period before you guys exit and they take over.
I don't know if she covered this, I know I came in late, but to have one person to do both of the jobs,
No, I know, that's,
Yeah, no, well, she's in
Right.
like the third person,
She's talking about the deputy
a
then,
deputy.
but like I said, you really need
at least
to
for now,
keep three
using that
people.
third
salary?
salary as the transitional training or your pay while the other person is getting certified to at least do the minimum to be able to have the town office open for that extra month or two, or here and there, whatever it needs to be.
That makes sense to
But
me.
you still gonna have to have a deputy going forward though, on both those positions.
We will, but we have to worry about getting a tax collector and town clerk in there
I realize
first.
that, but in the budget process, we're gonna have to allot
Something.
something in there.
So I think if you can both put in deputy budgets.
you want
You
two
have the-
separate, or?
I would just have the
Or do we
one.
just want one for this year?
I would say
get
just,
them-
Yeah.
just the one.
Just
Well,
the one
one
for
that
this
I
year?
mean, was there one for last year? There was one.
There was
So,
one for last year.
Can we
yeah.
just carry that over to the same amount?
I would
Or
imagine,
just level fund that?
I would imagine, because I think it was close,
Yes, we just have the same, it was like $22 and change, is what she was getting paid an hour.
yeah, so I think the budget was like 43,000 for the year.
Yeah.
So if we just carry that over, it wouldn't need the 2.8% increase.
No, I would keep it the
Just
same, everything the
flatline
same
it.
as it was last year. And just
Just
reload
carry
it
it over.
in this year, and that way there, if you get that third person, you got the money in July or something to hire someone. You won't have to go back and raise. That's just my
More.
opinion.
Raise them.
And if you don't, you just go back and general fund. Don't bring taxes down the year after.
Oh, we just have another special town meeting, it's only $100.
Steve's the moderator.
I've got a question, and this happens, I've heard it happen a lot in the fire service, and I'm wondering just generally going across all municipality offices, do you see much movement in other towns and people jumping around for salaries?
We're
Right
having a
now,
hard time getting clerks.
I'm gonna say Newfield still got their old clerks like I'm old. And they just, every time they try to get done, they end up calling them back to come in, they're still back there again. Well, what do you, again, I think it's just getting, the state's getting too demanding on their salaries.
I think that's pretty obvious.
What?
But they're not funding any of it either.
Right, and like I said, if you work for the state, then you get more benefits, so why not go to the branch in Sanford and work doing driver's licenses? You get paid almost double what you get paid doing municipal, motor vehicles. They
Thank you
get
for coming in,
retirement
especially
and all
in
that stuff, so.
Good. I can walk this week.
else? Greg isn't here.
No,
No.
I think we can look over the selectmen stuff this week.
Well, yeah, and they haven't even looked at it, so,
Oh, there you go.
the board of selectmen haven't even looked at it, so.
So we'll make a recommendation right now, cut it by 10% and then bring it back to us.
Are you making a motion for that?
Gotta cut
Alright.
somewhere, somehow this year.